It's almost amazing to believe that this happened for Janet Greer. So much the odds were stacked against her. She even herself this morning could barely believe that this has happened to her. And it's important to look back and see what it took for Janet Greer to get to this magical finish that she had, which is also a beginning. Take a look.
For 12 years, Janet Greer fought the battle of her life for her daughter Dausha, the little girl who was ripped away by her Egyptian father, who took her back to live with him in his native country. A country where the law left Janet out in the cold. But yesterday, Janet finally won the fight, reuniting with her now 15-year-old daughter in her ex-boyfriend's home in Cairo. The visit arranged by the U.S. Embassy, who called her and told her she had just 15 minutes to get ready. Feeling nervous and excited, Janet made her way into the home of Dausha's father's brother. First order of business, a hug and some much-missed mother-daughter contact.
When I saw her, I didn't recognize her at first. I couldn't believe it was her. And then the more I looked at her, I could see me. I could see the face was mine. She's very shy. She wouldn't look me in the eye. I kept looking at her and she'd quick look down, you know, she'd quick look down like this, but she wanted to sit with me and she seemed happy. Then
a meal and some reminiscing. Old times in Hawaii, where Dausha liked to order ribs from their favorite restaurant.
Remember that, Mama? Every time I'd speak Arabic, she'd start laughing at me, which was a good thing. And every time she smiled, she looked just like me. Exactly like me. I couldn't get over it.
We were broadcasting live on GMA as the visit was going on.
She got to meet her daughter. We're just finding out now.
Dausha, now called Aya, seemed shy and reserved. But when her father asked if she'd rather play outside, she said no. I'll stay here. Janet says that was the high point of her life. 2 hours later, the meeting was over, but not before phone numbers were exchanged and promises were made that they would hold ongoing discussions about more visits.
She gave me a piece of chocolate when I left that I'll never, ever eat. I'll keep it, I'll frame it, it'll be mine forever. Let's hope it doesn't melt here in Cairo. And here's the piece of chocolate.
So that is the chocolate?
That's the chocolate that my daughter gave me, and this to me is like a piece of gold. Actually it is, but I'll keep this forever.
But Janet is only sure of one thing right now, that this is a beautiful beginning.
Is there peace for you now?
Yeah, I do. I feel peace in my heart. I feel like if I even go back to America tomorrow and she's not with me, I still feel that the connection is there now, and I know I'll see her again.
And let's hope it is a beginning. Chris, how much did her daughter remember of her? Was she afraid of her?
No, I think that she was somewhat overwhelmed by the whole situation, given what Janet has told us and the embassy officials. She was only 3 when her father took her here, so it's somewhat understandable she doesn't have that much recollection. But there was a connection by all accounts. And now the question is how they go forward. Janet Greer has to be very careful because she doesn't want to push too much too fast and have the family withdraw. And also, this is not a child. She is a young woman. She's 15 years old. So she's going to have to judge her own desires in this situation. So it's complicated, but it is a beginning.
And were there any assurances given about future visits?
Only in as much as you can believe the promise of one side to the other. There is nothing legal here. There is nothing enforceable. So it's very delicate.
All right, Chris, as we say, we'll follow it closely and we'll hope that there is a stitching together of a family even across the ocean once again.